Well, hi YouTubers. Okay, so yesterday I saw Ocean's 8. It was a preview showing with Odeon Unlimited, Limitless card. Okay, so thanks for that, by the way, to Odeon for doing that. And first of all, I have dipped in and out of the Ocean's film over the last few years. Yeah, I know who's in them, but not really my kind of films. But an all-female take on the heist film, and it's good. I enjoyed the performances of all the actresses. I'm gonna not gonna spoil anything that wasn't in the trailers. So, going to just say for the record that Danny Ocean's not dead, he's faking it. Because it just seems a bit anticlimactic, okay? Danny Ocean died. Off camera. Okay, no, it made no sense to me. But Danny Ocean isn't dead. And after 5 years in the clink, Deborah Ocean gets out of prison and goes straight to her private heist. And she spent 5 years perfecting. He's going to rip off the Met Gala. Right. With a necklace called the Toussaint, which is worth $150 million and weighs 6 pounds. So basically, it's the weight of a newborn baby. Okay, so she assembles this team, gets a team together, comprising of herself and Kate Blanchett, who is like the queen. Okay, so and then all these other kind of ragtag groups of misfits. Now I'm gonna go through the cast list to get everyone correct. Okay, now Mindy Kaling as Amita, a jewelry maker, I love her. She was a spot on to me. Out of all the 8 women, she was the highlight. I actually preferred her performance over everyone else because she's amazing. Mindy Kaling is amazing. She's got good timing, good pacing, and I know about the Mindy Project, okay, but I've never actually watched it. I loved her performance. There's more of her. I want to see more of her. She's doing this heist because of the... Okay, it goes into stereotypes quite a bit. As the problem with this film is its reliance on cultural stereotypes. She wants to get away. She wants the money to get away from her overbearing mother, who compares her to her sister, because her sister is happily married and that kind of thing. Yeah, the typical Asian mama drama. Okay, sorry, that is such a cultural stereotype. Okay, you've got Sarah Paulson as Tammy, who I absolutely love. A suburban mum who runs like this kind of racketeering thing going on in her garage, okay, and so she's kind of dividing her thing between being a mum and the actual job, and I absolutely loved her performance. Sarah Paulson was in 12 Years a Slave, a great performance. That film's hard to watch, but she did a really good performance on that. So she's got once again good time. That's the thing though, is this, out of all the actresses, obviously the most focus is on Sandra Bullock, who I absolutely adore, and Kate Blanchett, because they're like the 2 biggest actresses, if you will. At the same time, I wish it kind of focused more on the others, a little bit more, okay, maybe a bit more of an ensemble, okay, because we get to know a little bit about these characters, but not as much as I wish we could have. Then I the problem of this film is this, okay, so they get like this rag team group of misfits together to put this heist together, and there's lots of kind of subversions between what is really going on to the reality versus the truth. So the reality versus the heist, if you will. It's kind of like subversions here. At the same time, though, the problem with this film is that there's no conflict. There is no conflict. There's no Danny Ocean having the shit kicked out of him. There is no guns being pulled. It's just... I'm going to say this right now. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice tension moment, especially during the heist. But the thing is, the heist... The build up to the heist was more fun than the heist itself. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely build up, putting this plan together. Okay? And how are they going to do it? When it came to the actual heist, it kind of fell apart. No conflict. No absolute conflict. And this is a film that relies on the stupidity of other people to get it done. It's the guy who runs a security company who allows a massive security breach to happen so they can hack into his computers. Which you'd think he'd know better than to click on a random link. That kind of thing. That kind of thing. And also, the way men are also betrayed in this film as well. Now, I've got nothing against James Corden. This is in the on the wiki list anyway. Okay? James Corden is John Fraser, the insurance fraud investigator who looks into the theft. Now, I've got nothing against James Corden. Okay? He's done very, very well for himself. His performance was nothing like the actual film. It's like a step out of reality, if you will. It came in as like how he is on the Tonight Show or whatever. Okay, or as Smith in Gavin and Stacey, his performance was so unlike everyone else, it became jarring. It came in like, hey, and I was like, you really need to be a little bit more subdued now, a bit more relaxed, a bit more like everyone else, but like a human fucking being. How about that? So, yeah, like a human fucking being, okay? So, yeah, that performance jarred me as well. Richard Armitage as Claude. Now, yeah, British and the villains, of course, of course. I'm gonna go with Richard Armitage. I actually enjoyed the performance. He's pretty cool, so Richard Armitage is nice. So it's also, one thing though is this, I mean, you're doing this for revenge against your ex, Deb, you know? You're doing this revenge against your ex. Not that great, really, but, you know. And also, another thing also with the 8 women, there's absolutely no conflict with them, okay? They seem to just get together, meet, gel together. There's no conflict within them. I mean, that is a little bit... I just didn't like that aspect of this much at all. So, overall, this film is shot really well. Good cinematography, a good colour palette. Oh, great costumes, by the way. Obviously, you're at the Met Gala, or Gala, whatever. Okay? You've got to, obviously, look amazing. And all these women did. They looked absolutely stunning. Nice little cameos as well, including Anna Wintour, but not Julia Roberts. Would have been really, really funny. Okay? But, no. As herself, or as a character in the Oceans films. I don't remember the character's name. So, Tess. No, I do. Actually, it's Tess. So, I enjoyed this film, but it could have been a lot better. It could have been a bit more sharper. It could have some internal conflict. This film was essentially about these women coming together with zero no conflict, pulling off a heist with almost virtually no tension, and it did fall apart within the actual heist moment. Even though I absolutely applaud all the actresses within this film. Special mention must go to Helena Bonham Carter, because she's bad acting. There's a reason behind this, because everyone in this film, okay, is a hardened criminal, okay? You've got Aquafina as Constance, okay? She is a street hearted, she's a pickpocket. She gets some of the best lines. I really, really enjoyed her performance, by the way. You got Rihanna as Nightball. Now, I was absolutely surprised by Rihanna. She did a really, really good performance. At times, she even managed to steal the gaze of the actual more established leads. And, no, I was surprised by Rihanna in this. She did a really, really good job. But the thing is, the one who's bad acting, okay, is Helena Bonham Carter. Because it makes total sense for her character. Essentially, everyone in this film is a hardened criminal. But her, she's a fashion designer who's absolutely skint, so that's why she's putting off the crime, okay? So when she's bad acting, her bad acting makes sense, and the best thing is, now I'm gonna bring in the goddamn stellar star of this film, Anne Hathaway. Now, first of all, I absolutely adore Anne Hathaway. You can't hate Anne Hathaway. You can't. No matter what you feel about her, you can't hate her. Do you even kind of lampshade that in the film? Okay, they mention her Bambi eyes, and it's true, she does. She's just Anne Hathaway. She is smarter than she appears. She plays like this ditzy socialite actress by the name of Daphne Kluger, and she's smarter than what she lets on. She gets some stellar lines. She sees through the performance. She's not stupid, and I absolutely adored her. And the reason that, and also it's Ocean's 8. She's obviously the 8. So, hey. Yeah. Here you go. Was that a shock? It's Ocean's 8. So. Yeah, she's the 8. Obviously. Called Ocean's 8. Not spoiler. So. Yeah, absolutely adored Anne Hathaway in this. So, yeah, overall I enjoyed this film, but I wish there'd been a bit more conflict, a bit more tension. I mean, one thing I would give it this, in comparison to the absolute outrage when 2 years ago when it was the female-led Ghostbusters film, okay? First of all, I'm saying this, I did not give a shit that it was an all-female-led Ghostbusters. I gave a shit the fact that it was a shit film. It was a terrible film. And when the director turns around again and says, if you don't like this film, you're sexist or you're misogynist, I was like, no, I didn't like the female-led Ghostbusters film because it was a load of fucking shit. So, This I really, really enjoyed for what it was. It is a nice heist film. That's the way I can describe it. It lacks the tension of the original Ocean's films, but what the hell? It's a nice, chilled out, relaxed film with some good moments and some nice comical moments with a bunch of 8 totally stellar actresses, including Rihanna, doing what they do best. So, go see it. Enjoy. And sign off here. Okay, bye now.